It was the summer of 1954, and I was 7 years old, legs tanned and forever scuffed from adventures and mischief. My family had packed our battered green station wagon with sandwiches wrapped in wax paper and hopes as golden as the sun itself, heading up the winding lanes toward my grandmother's cottage by the lake. Even now, I can recall the way the air changed at the lake's edge, how it became heavier, scented with moss and warm mud, promising cool relief and secret treasures. I remember the first morning after our arrival, waking before everyone else, the cottage still heavy with sleep. The wooden floor beneath my bare feet was cool, dusted with crumbs from my grandmother's shortbread, and echoes of laughter from the previous night. My mother's gentle breathing from her cot was accompanied by the distant, rhythmic chirp of crickets that never quite slept. I tiptoed outside, careful not to let the screen door slap shut, and was greeted by mist hovering above the grass, wreathed around the toes of the lilac bushes like a benevolent spirit. There was a path that ran from the porch to the water's edge, pebbled, uneven, lined with dandelions and forget-me-not blooms. I would walk barefoot, feeling each stone press into my soles, the sensation grounding me in a world so alive I did not know how to keep it all inside. At the dock, dragonflies hovered, their wings alight with fractured sunlight, and I'd lean down to trail my hand in the water, shivering at its chill, watching fish dart beneath the surface. The hush before the world woke felt sacred, a gentle promise that anything could happen. Breakfasts in that cottage were rituals unto themselves. Grandmother would rise with the sun, her hands mottled by age and cinnamon freckles, and call us in with the smell of frying apples and eggs, the crackle of her old iron pan echoing through the tiny kitchen. There was always the scent of coffee, dark, mysterious, forbidden to the children, and the warmth from the wood stove. My brother and I would sit at the chipped kitchen table, swinging our legs, pressing our palms into rough wood worn smooth by generations. Grandmother's voice, round and gentle, told us how her own mother once cooked breakfast with the same pan. And sometimes, under her words, I felt the gravity of histories carried in ordinary rituals. Midday, with bellies full, we'd escape into the wilds. I can hear